Fracking has brought a lot of industry to Payne County, but it has also brought a lot of controversy. Associate Professor in the Geology Department, Dr. Jim Puckett, says there has been fracking in Oklahoma since 1949.
And that water was injected back into the ground, and we had no problems. There have been some fairly significant earthquakes in Oklahoma that had nothing to do with the oil and gas business, but the evidence is building now that these small earthquakes they are occurring in areas where we have water injection. They no longer will allow companies to inject beneath the sedimentary rocks into the basement because these seismic events are in the basement. And they're also making an effort now to try to make sure people don't inject next to faults.
Some people think that the fracking process itself causes earthquakes, but in reality, few earthquakes can be attributed to the drilling or extraction of oil and gas. Fresh water is pumped from the surface into the cracks created by fracking. The used wastewater is pumped back out and delivered to disposal sites around Payne County. Each fracking site uses and disposes of, on average, 5 million gallons of water over the span of the fracking process. Research has shown the true reason for the earthquakes are the disposal sites where all wastewater from the oil and gas industry is disposed. New regulations prevent disposal wells from injecting near fault lines, and keeping wastewater out of soil and groundwater is a priority for the oil and gas industry. Retired Oklahoma State professor David Yellen works with Stop Fracking Payne County to regulate the fracking in the county.
At this point, what this amendment about is not to ban fracking in the state of Oklahoma. That's misleading. It's simply to give the legal power, which it already has, to local governments like Stillwater to put certain restrictions or requirements on how close a well can be to a residential home or to a hospital or to a school.
Yellen says his land was affected by fracking within city limits.
I used to have a wooded area. I have 3 horses, and they came in and basically leveled all of the woods. Yeah.
Stillwater resident Kel Pickens also says he wants to see fracking laws change in Payne County.
We're waiting for the city councilors to do what they need to be doing for the health and well-being of the citizens of Stillwater. We would not want to see things progress on up the ladder to civil disobedient actions, but in many cases people have no choice.
Dr. Puckett says the benefits of fracking outweigh the slight risks.
When you start thinking about the amount of money that comes into an area during an oil boom, it's incredible. And the downside is probably the wear and tear on the roads and inconvenience to the residents. To just absolutely become opposed to fracking because it's fracking, in my opinion, I think these people are being short-sighted. And my question would be to them would be, you know, what do you heat your house with? How did you get to this meeting? Because we are an energy-dependent country. We're a fossil fuel-dependent country. And I enjoy my natural gas that heats my house. I don't want to go chop wood in the morning to heat my house. I'll take the natural gas, thank you very much.
For O State TV, I'm Jordan Tidwell.